I've got something in my front pocket for you. It's smooth. There's something that you would probably want inside you if it was relevant to you, you know. For example, if you was a mouse, it's some would say it's in the image of love. It's one of these, mate. A little intestinal love art. There's a little love art with a load of mouse intestines inside, shaped into a little love art. Do you know it'd be well good if I was actually good at video editing, and when I go like that, this appears. So if you imagine that appears like that size there, while I'm going like that, and then, you know, if you can do that in your heads, that'll be, you know, a lot easier for me. I'm not going to edit this, by the way. I'm not going to try and edit this. The only one who's a fan of ducks, like ducklings, baby ducks, you know, maybe they're a bit of a poultry file, and you could get one of these, mate. This is a headless duckling. I call them a free meal, and I call them a free meal because somebody else got the bill. But maybe you're not into cheap jokes that I keep making over and over and over. Maybe what you want to get them is a duckling's arse that I've made into a fridge magnet. Maybe they're into the magnets, but they don't want the idea. They don't like the idea of a bumhole on the fridge. Maybe they're into the magnets, and, you know, get them a duckling's foot on a fridge magnet that they could put on the fridge. Maybe they're into fridge magnets and they're into toes, but they're not into dead ducks at all. So get them one of these, mate. That's a picture of me dad's toes. They're actually my dad's toenails. They look how thick they are. They're proper chunky, mate. They'd wreck your teeth for them. You wouldn't want to really be suckling on them, would you? But you can pop them on your fridge, mate. Maybe it's an idea for a friend who, you know, goes a bit heavy over Christmas, and this will keep him out of the fridge, won't it? worldaroundyou.com. A few announcements. So, I'm joined here by my esteemed colleague, Baz, and there's a few announcements. So, if you're a member of my Patreon account and you give me £3 or more, you'll have noticed that there's a little preview of a new project I'm working on. And I'd love your feedback on that if you're a Patreon member, or if you want to become one and go and have a listen to it. It's a new style of podcast that I'm tempted to kind of try. Also, there's a discount on my website because it's Black Friday weekend on the digitally downloaded books, but you can also get them if you just join my Patreon. But you can get them for £1 each on my website if you'd prefer, and if you want to give them a go. How to Date an Antique Table Lover's Guide, Uneducated Guesses, More You Know, and 50 Ways to Torture a Sloth. And there's also quite a sizable discount on my OnlyFriends page and all. So, well, I want you to go in the comments, right, and tell me what you prefer. Disregarding the hat, the t-shirt and the joggers, which are all on my website, in the video, what do you think's best? Do you think me rat people, specifically this rat person who's a bank robber with a removable mask, swag bag and removable gun made out of a rat's arm with a magnet inside, or are you more of a pencil case kind of guy? You know, are you one of the pencil case girls? The people that like pencil cases made out of rats with built-in sharpeners in their arseholes? Which one do you prefer? Let me know underneath in the comments, man. I've been making loads of bits for Christmas, which I'll show you in other videos. But what do you reckon to these, mate? A little bonehead's got a bit of duckling for hair, and I got a bit of a fox's spine, mate. That's a vertebrae from a fox. That. Plus this one's got a cool little scar, so it is kind of Christmassy, you know. It's like he's already had that Christmas scrap with his dad, you know, after his dad's gotten through like the 6 cans of Skull, and then he decides, you know what, I don't like the fact that you ruined my sex life. I'm gonna have you, and then he's had him. But I call them boneheads, mate. Now you see all this, right? Everything that the light touches is in my bargain bucket now. So these are all things that didn't quite work out how I thought they would, or they set a bit sticky, or they might still be sharp. I'm not happy with them. So this one here, that's a mouse's heart, mate. They're also available in the regular part of my shop, where they've come out in a better, you know, in much better nick than what I anticipated, like what I wanted them to actually look like. But there's a mouse heart, and we'll keep working our way through these. This was a little prototype I did. That's a mouse's heart, and I was trying to make it presented in a little hexagon block, but it didn't really work. So that's on there as well. This here, there's some key rings as well. So this is a little half of a baby chicken's beak in a key ring. Do you reckon? I'll do a load of these, and we'll work our way through most of this pile. I've got something in my front pocket for you. It's a bit spiky. If you rub your hand along it the wrong way, it's probably going to hurt you. And it used to be known to beat. It's this, mate. It's one of me woodland critters. It's a little hedgehog with a baby chicken's heart in it, which I can't get into focus. What if I hold it there? No. We just have to take my word for it. It looks fucking smart, mate. There you go. That's the heart there of a baby chicken. It's in a hedgehog. There's squirrels, dinosaurs, rabbits, fucking tons of stuff, mate. worldaroundyou.com. One of my star souls that went wrong. There's only one of these in the bargain bucket. It's a mouse's bumhole, and I didn't realise that it looks like it had a bit of mouse poo in there in the bumhole. The pressure of the resins obviously squoze it out, and then propelled it across to the side. So it's not what it should look like, but it is a nice little one-off prototype. It's in the bargain bucket, a bit cheaper than what the regular Star Souls would have been. Just like this hex block's a bit cheaper. It's got a mouse's paw inside it, the mouse's back leg, and then these bone balls as well, mate. Look in there, how crystal clear that is. It's just a shame about the outside being all blurred. I wanted to sort of make them into door handles or something, but it's nice, a little peephole into a rib cage of a mouse, mate. Now I know that he's like me rat pencil cases, right? But there might not be one made in time for Christmas for you. So what I've done is I've made a little thing on my website. It's another type of pencil case. It's a nice square one made out of some form of fabric where somebody somewhere is going to print out a picture like this of a rat pencil case. One of me nice pictures of it, not just a shoddy picture of me holding it like a fucking idiot. And in the back of it, you got a picture of a pencil up the rat's arse. But obviously you won't get to sharpen up a rat's arse yourself, but it's cheaper than buying one of me rat pencil cases, and it means you definitely get one. I just thought I'd do it for you to see if that's any good to you. You can also get beanies like this, and the sweatshirts, and the joggers with the cracked out mouse logo like this on it as well. Look at that, me. These are me tentacles, because it's got a teddy bear's head and little tentacles. The tentacles are actually a leather thread, so it's another type of animal. It's a type of animal skin that had been used to sew together the rugs, which made these. Where I've got these, I've cut these out of some old rugs. I think the rugs are wall art or something, but they're definitely skin. And this bit here is skin and all. But that's what I've used here to make the little tentacles. That's why it's a tentacles. I think I'm going to call these Teddy Rat Skins, but I might change the name. I haven't quite decided yet if something better comes along on my drive home. But that's a baby chicken's beak. They're all black for now, but they might be different. The head is rat skin, and the body's just a teddy bear, a little teddy bear. Hang it from your Christmas tree, mate. It goes on your Christmas tree or on your cupboard doors. Just thought it'd be a nice little something, a little bit of a bigger Christmas ornament than what I normally make. Go and have a look on my website, mate. I've been making loads of little Christmassy bits today. Mouse feet and a keyring, mate. That's in the bargain bucket. Necklaces, mate. Even a few of the necklaces have ended up in the bargain bucket. Look at that. That's an intestinal swirl in a necklace, mate, so you can wear it out and about when you nip out to the shop to get your cigs and that. Let everyone know that you're into dead stuff. That's in the bargain bucket. There's ones that aren't in the bargain bucket that came out better. There's one of the eyes in your stars that didn't quite work. You can kind of see it made a shell around it, which is annoying. Doesn't happen very often. I'm not sure what causes it, but yeah, eyes in your stars, mate. Baby chicken eyes in stars. I'm banned now in most of the fun subreddits on there. Still got my own subreddit, Our World Around You. Should be a link to it on my page, but if you're watching this and you want to help me out, share me videos and pictures and that on Reddit for me and send them to my website, send the people that look. I like to make some Christmas ornaments, and this year I've made these little men from Turkey, mate. They're made from real turkey feet. It's been tanned and that, and then I've turned them into little gingerbread men. A couple clever cuts and that. A few buttons, so it's a gingerbread man. Googly eyes as well, so when your Christmas tree gets knocked over by your cat, you can have a laugh because it looks like the man's panicking. His eyes are all over the shop. Fiverr, worldaroundyou.com. What do you reckon?